Salt Lake City is excited to be partnering with Utah Clean Energy to launch the new Empower Salt Lake City program. As many of you know, Salt Lake City is leading the way in reducing pollution and moving to a more efficient and clean energy future. In 2016, we became the 16th city in America to commit to be powered 100% clean energy by 2032. And we are going to update that goal this year to 2030, so we have a little work to do. But this year, we partnered with Park City, Moab, Summit County, and Rocky Mountain Power to pass landmark legislation, HB 411, which will enable us to actually reach that goal that we are talking about. Salt Lake City is home to the first net zero public safety building in the country and now the first 2 net zero fire stations in the country. We are building a $3.6 billion international airport, which will be Gold LEED certified when completed. I am hopeful technology will help us make even more progress over the coming years, but we'll see how that goes. Next week, we will be opening several more EV charging stations, adding to a network that any city would envy, a network that is free for the public to use. And of course, I could go on and on about the remarkable team in our sustainability department and what they have been doing to help us become a much more resilient and clean city for everyone. But we're here to talk about the green divide and that we must bridge that green divide. And we are very excited about that. In 2018, Salt Lake City budgeted $200,000 to create a program that would help bring our efficiency and clean energy programs to lower income and underserved communities. That's Empower SLC. We understand that not everyone may have access to the knowledge and resources to take energy-saving actions. Barriers can include language, upfront costs, and limited promotional materials. By teaming up with organizations like the city's Youth and Family Program and the IRC, we can bridge these gaps and bring more resources to more people. These resources include helping residents upgrade to LED lights, weatherization of homes, installing low-flow shower heads, and teaching them about all they can do. Salt Lake City is investing in this type of equitable program for several reasons. Chief among them is that we know the causes and effects of climate change are disproportionately hurting lower-income residents. We also know that many of the energy-saving steps we need to take depend on residents who actually save money in the long run. But for upfront costs, which are often too high for some people, we need to level the playing field. As you can see from this checklist, upgrading just one traditional light bulb to efficient LEDs can save a household $12 in energy costs per year. If we can help a household swap out just 5, that's not only a savings of $60, it also eliminates 500 pounds of carbon from our air. Each step can really add up, saving our residents money and helping save the planet we live on. Empower SLC will focus on the 84104 and 84116 zip codes, encompassing our west side neighborhoods of Poplar Grove, Glendale, Fair Park, Jordan Meadows, and Rose Park. I am truly grateful to all the partners who have come together to make this happen, including Rocky Mountain Power and Dominion Energy. I'd like to turn some time over now to Kevin Emerson from Utah Clean Energy, who will actually be the one administering this program. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much, Mayor Biskupski. We appreciate your continued leadership in bringing clean energy solutions to Utah. As the mayor said, my name is Kevin Emerson. I'm the Energy Efficiency Program Director with Utah Clean Energy, and I'm really proud to be part of the Empower SLC team. And welcome again, and thank you everyone for coming. So Empower SLC seeks to inform and empower residents and small businesses with actions that they can take today to conserve energy, reduce emissions, and also keep some of the hard-earned money, in their pocketbooks. And to do this, we have a variety of events planned. We have social media activities underway, and the goal is really to educate and encourage Salt Lake City's West Side residents to complete a variety of actions, many of which are listed here on the home energy checklist in their homes. Part of Empower SLC and the model is to build new partnerships with organizations that serve these communities directly. First, I want to recognize what Utah Community Action's HEAT program, Crossroads Urban Center, and Sorenson Community Center have already accomplished through Empower SLC. Together, they have helped empower over 100 homes in this area, exchange over 1,000 inefficient light bulbs with energy-saving LEDs. And this translates to $7,500 in collective energy bill savings each year, and a reduction of 60 tons of CO2 that's associated with that electricity generation. It's a big deal. Second, Empower SLC is building on this success by bringing on energy ambassadors who are providing custom energy savings actions to the communities and residents that they serve. Empower SLC's energy ambassadors include the International Rescue Committee, Salt Lake City's Division of Youth and Family Services, both of whom we'll hear from in just a moment, as well as Salt Lake County Aging and Adult Services, who is helping senior citizens save energy at home in partnership with Meals on Wheels and working in 2 local senior centers. This project is also piloting innovative ways to expand and promote existing utility-sponsored programs with Dominion Energy and energy experts. And we're also working with groups like the Utah Hispanic Chamber of Commerce to engage small businesses, provide information and resources to help them improve energy efficiency and increase their profitability. And all of this is happening, and we're just getting started. Now, we will hear from Josh Lloyd from International Rescue Committee. He's going to talk about their involvement in Empower SLC, followed by Angela Romero, Salt Lake City's Division of Youth and Family Services. So, welcome, Josh.
Thank you. Very happy to be here. My name is Josh Lloyd from the International Rescue Committee in Salt Lake City. The International Rescue Committee, or IRC, is an international humanitarian organization that provides opportunities for refugees and new Americans to thrive in Salt Lake City. We work with the newest members of our community who have arrived escaping persecution to learn to thrive in the community here in Salt Lake City, as well as contribute their strengths and diversity to our community. Through our comprehensive support services to enhance lives and livelihoods, we are on the ground with members of our community who face significant language and cultural barriers, and many of whom live in the west side of Salt Lake City. The opportunity to unite with Empower SLC and become an energy ambassador for these populations was a great opportunity that we were only too happy to join. As an energy ambassador, the IRC is visiting the homes of each of its clients that live in the area, these zip codes that are designated for the project, to give them one-on-one training and support on energy-saving activities that they can implement in their home. These include turning on the lights, turning off the lights when they're not in use, adjusting their thermostat settings, adjusting their clothes washer settings, and installing energy-efficient LED light bulbs in their home. These The reception that we have received so far in working with the clients that we have taught, which include 43 individuals so far, and we just started, has been very enthusiastic and informative. Refugees, many of them come from camps or other similar settings where actually the impacts of energy use, including pollution, are immediate and close by. And through the trainings, we've received a lot of feedback on thankfulness from these clients on understanding how their energy use here in the United States is still connected with the environment and pollution, even though it's not immediately evident in their homes and their neighborhoods. Clients have also been very enthusiastic about the cost savings associated with installing these energy efficient light bulbs in their homes. And actually the opportunity to connect energy efficiency with financial self-sufficiency is a great element of the program. Through the home training and LED installation alone, IRC estimates that of the first 8 households that it trained and helped install light bulbs, the remainder of this year, together they'll save $1,200 in energy costs. That translates to $100 or $200 a year per household, which may not sound like very much, but for a new American household with a very tight budget, it is a significant improvement. And sharing this arithmetic with those households actually is motivating them to seek out and implement other energy-saving practices in their homes. So we are confident that this initiative will make these members of our community some of the most energy conscious in the city, which we're really excited about. In order for our community to see a change in clean air and to create a healthier climate, we need to realize this energy efficiency is a true and tried method to address these problems. When we each save energy at home, we reduce pollution. When we expand this and save energy throughout our entire community, we are making a big impact on air quality and climate solutions. So we are proud to support this program in collaboration with the other partners here today, and very happy that some of them are existing partners of ours working in the community to support refugees. As an energy ambassador to some of the newest residents in Salt Lake City, IRC looks forward to seeing the positive impact Empower SLC has on all the residents here. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Angela Romero, and before I go into my speech, I just want to thank Mayor Biskuski for always being supportive of my creativity, because I'm very creative, and our division director, Kim Thomas, for allowing me to just envision things and focus on equity and especially environmental justice when working with young people. I oversee the Youth City Government program, and the youth wanted to do something for their community, and we met with Dr. Mendoza, who's standing over here, and we brainstormed what are some things that we could do to impact our community and make sure that there's energy efficiency and there's equity when we're looking at the western end of the city. And so as a member of the Division of Youth, I'll go on script now. As a member of the Youth and Family Services, we are constantly looking for ways to improve the lives of residents in Utah. Environmental factors are things that impact everyone in the state, and it is important that we become stewards over where we live. Energy efficiency is something that we all can take a part of with the help from Empower Salt Lake City. What was great about this is Empower Salt Lake City was kind of thinking the same thing we were thinking as a group of young people and me advising them. And for the last 2 years now, we've been holding events called Breathe Clean and Environment and You, and this is a way of bringing energy efficiency and education about the air we breathe to the west side. Many times we, as elected officials or public servants, want people to come to us and we don't go to them. So we got a little creative and we decided we wanted to go to the neighborhood, to the people, to educate them in their safe space. And so we hold these events every year at the Glendale Library and over at Rose Park Community Learning Center. Our next event will be on May 11th, and we'll introduce the community to low-flow shower heads and show them how to utilize that and continue to partner with Empower Salt Lake City and provide all those other educational efforts. So I just want to thank the city and the mayor and all of our partners here for helping us reach out to the community and instead of expecting community to come to us. Thank you.
Thank you again, Mayor Biskupski, Joshua, Angela, and all of our partners. I wanted to mention, in addition to direct funding for Empower SLC through Salt Lake City Sustainability Department, we have partners who are sponsoring this project in a couple of ways. So first, I want to thank Rocky Mountain Power for donating well over 5,000 energy-saving LEDs to the project. UCARE, or the Utah Clean Air Partnership, for supporting a soon-to-be-launched smart thermostat discount. That'll be coming out shortly, so stay tuned for details. And also to Drake Real Estate for general project support. So if you'll join me in thanking all of them again. And in closing, it can't be said enough how important energy efficiency is in our air quality and our climate ambitions for our community. And Empower SLC, while we're focused on target zip codes, we encourage and want to urge all Salt Lake City residents to take action to save energy at home, to help improve air quality, and to reduce emissions that affect our climate. And we have a handy list of resources and tools that are available to all Salt Lake City residents today. Thank you.